So the money to the people who had come, but they could not immediately raise so much of money to pay. So the people who had come there, and soon it was the time to banks to be closed, and all the workers over there started closing the counters because it was the time to leave. But people who are gathered outside, they still furious and they shouted. They want their money immediately, and they were also making allegations to the owner of the bank, and that he was hiding in the room where the money kept safely. So paragraph 26. Mischief makers who did not have a paisa in the bank joined the crowd. The manager stood at the door and tried to calm his angry customers. He declared that the bank had plenty of money, that they would withdraw all they wanted in the next morning. So what happened? So while when these all are happening, there were few persons, the mischief makers, who did not even a single rupee in the bank, but because of their he was many people gathered outside the bank, and because they caused violence and shouting, and the manager went to calm them down and trying to tell them they will all get their money if they just had a little patience. As the mob was getting violent, the people are getting worried, the people are getting shouted. Now we want it now, chanted the people. Now and now. Everybody wants their money right now. A few stones were thrown and the manager retreated indoors, closing the iron grill gate. A brick hurtled through the air and smashed into the plate glass window, which advertised the bank's asset. Now the people started throwing stones and the bricks to the bank, and because of this the manager go backwards and he went inside the bank and closed the iron grilled gate of the bank. Then the police arrived. They climbed the steps of the bank and pushed the crowd back until the people began falling over each other. Gradually, everyone despaired, shouting that they would be back in the morning. Now, what happened? So, the situation was handled when the police arrived and everybody was sent back to the home. Nathu arrived next morning to sweep the steps in the bank. He saw to refuse and the broken glass and stone cluttering the steps. Raising his hands in horror, he cried, "Gundas, hooligans, maybe suffer from the thousand ills. It was bad enough being paid irregularly. Now I must suffer an increase of work." He scammed the steps of his broom, scattering the refuse. Now what happened? So when next morning Nathu arrived, he saw such a refuse lying over there. There were broken glasses, stones, and he started cursing them. He was already going through such a difficult situation when he did not get his salaries, and now his work is also increased by these people who are left all rubbish things all around the bank and the steps of the bank. "Good morning, Nathu," said Sitaram, the washerman's son, getting down from his bicycle. "Are you ready to take up a new job from the first next month? You will have to, I suppose, now that the bank is closing." "Why did you say?" said Nathu. So here Sitaram is back again and he asked him if he is ready to start a new job with the lady over there and who is Mrs. Prakash's house, because anyways the bank is going to close. Hearing this, Nathu was a bit surprised and asked, "What did you say?" "Haven't you heard? The bank's gone bankrupt. You had better hang around until the others arrive and then start demanding your money too." You will be lucky if you get it. He waved carefully and paddled away on his bicycle. Nathu went back to sweeping and steps, muttering to himself. When he had finished, he sat down on the bottom steps to wait for the manager, and he was determined to get his pay. Who would have thought the bank would collapse? He said to himself and looked thoughtfully across the street. I wonder how it could have happened. Now, so what happened there? Sitaram told him that the bank was going to bankrupt, and it means that they were out of money, and it would be better for Nathu to immediately go to the bank manager and ask for his money, which is his salary, and he should ask for his money immediately. So at the end of the story, we find that Nathu sitting alone on the steps of the bank, and he was waiting for the bank manager to arrive so that he can ask for his salary to the past 2 months as soon as possible. And hearing what Sitaram had just told him about the bank going to bankrupt, he wonders that how is it possible? How can a bank collapse? And he didn't realize that it all started from the small thing which he had said to Sitaram, which gradually went from one mouth to another, and it turned into a wildfire. How rumors are spread. So children, I hope you understand this story. Read the story, underline the difficult words, find out the meaning of the difficult words, and do the question answers in your notebook. If you have any problem, kindly mention in your comment section in Google Classroom. Thank you, children.